Good morning, it's Dr. James. Hey, I hope you're off to a great start today. It's wonderful to see you. Thank you for your time and thank you for your energy. And today, I want to serve you in helping you to discover or define or maybe even deepen your life's purpose. I know, like, whoa, really? You're going to help me do that? Well, that's my intention today because I love you and I want to see you rise up and to fully express the highest version of you, which I believe is part of our purpose. And this is based on a wonderful story that came in yesterday from one of our community members. She was talking about a video we did last week where I talked a little bit about finding your purpose and deepening your purpose. And she said, how do I even know what my purpose is? She asked, is it about my job? Is it about me being a mom? Is it about me and what I do in my church work? Is it any of these things? Well, it can be all those things. And I believe that one of the greatest things that's happened to me over the course of my life was one particular morning when I just had finished a 30-day silent retreat. And I did this retreat because I was lost. I did this retreat because there was a lot of sadness and heaviness in my heart. And I thought that if I could sit still long enough, it may help me to do some deep healing work. At the same time, it may help me to rise into a space where I could finally see what I was here to do, where I could finally discover my life's purpose. And what happened was literally profound. I came out of that 30-day experience and I was like, oh my goodness, now what do I do? Now what do I do? Have you ever said to yourself after a great inspirational sermon or hanging out with some wonderful friends, being in the woods doing your forest bathing, Shinrin therapy, or just being around a beautiful experience where you felt so spiritually awake and you said, oh my gosh, now what do I do? I've got this great feeling inside me. What do I do with it? That's exactly where I was after this 30-day retreat. And this is over 30 years ago. And I was in a very wonderfully naive space where, when I was done with this 30-day experience, the first thing I did, I wanted to run off and ask the meditation teacher a simple question. What do I do now? Now what do I do? I did the work. I did my 30 days, and now I'm all spiritual, and I'm quiet, and I'm feeling a great sense of personal peace and compassion. But what do I do now? And he looked at me, and he gazed literally into my heart. I swear, he was looking in my eyes, but it was just like a window into my soul. And he said to me, be a rose. Be a rose. Now, I know that that answer, for the first time I heard it, was like, oh my gosh, you got to give me more than that. That's not enough. Give me the MapQuest. Give me the GPS. Tell me where to turn right. Tell me to turn left. Tell me to go faster. Tell me to go slower. Just tell me what I mean to do so I can discover what I'm here to be. And he came back to me and said simply, be a rose. That, to me, was one of the greatest answers and one of the greatest encouragements and one of the greatest prayers anyone could have prayed into me. Because what I understand is he kind of opened up and said to me, when you walk into a garden and you are looking around and noticing all the beauty, do you ever hear a rose yell out to say, hey, look at me, I'm a rose, I'm beautiful, I'm all rose, and I've got this gorgeousness, and I smell wonderful, and I'm symbolic of love, and just check me out. The rose never has to do any of those things. The rose, you kind of come upon and go, oh my gosh, look at that beautiful rose. Because the rose is literally just participating in what it is. It is being its roseness. It is just being itself. It's blooming under the influence of fully embracing what it is. I believe that is our purpose, to fully embrace what we are. And if you are turned on by certain things, that is part of being a rose. If what makes you come alive is circulating your kindness and your compassion, if what makes you feel most possible is what you do all day long in your work, then that is your roseness. If what makes you feel most awake and most alive and most courageous is what you do when you look into your beloved's eyes, when you look in your own eyes, when you look in your children's eyes, when you look into the sky and say to yourself, oh my gosh, I am here to serve. You don't have to yell to the world, hey, check me out. You need to move into the world and be who you are. Fully embrace, fully express, fully blossom under the influence of what it is that makes you come alive. That is your rose nature, and that is your purpose. To fully be who you came here to be, so it fully opens and expresses everything that you are. That is being a rose. That is our purpose, and that is an opportunity to rise up and be who we came here to be. So with that, to your purpose, to my purpose, to blossoming under the influence of our self-love and our self-care is our purpose. So with that, much love, many blessings. Have a wonderful day. I deeply appreciate you. Bye-bye.